Okay, we're live. How's it going, Fede?
It's going good. How are
How's
you?
the? I'm doing well. How's the testing going?
Not good. I'm not good at testing. So yeah, learning a lot how to do
It's
good tests.
important.
But
I've this.
it's
I
gonna
ran
be
into
worth it. Yeah.
yeah. I ran into the same thing in my first main startup, which was AppScale, where we had ton of functionality, very little test, and then we were feeling the pain, man. Every
Yeah.
release, regressions. I try to preach it early on. You remember I was like, hey, tests are pretty important and I was like, all right, well, we'll learn the hard way this time around
Yeah.
also. So, well, at least it's getting done. So we'll have regression-free deployments, and then one day we'll find someone that's working on that automated testing. Can look through your logs, figure out the tests, report things that it finds that are wrong.
Or some AI conscious test our code,
Yeah, yeah.
probably.
So that would be pretty nice once we have that going. Which isn't really. I think you could do it now. So like I shared with you the landing page for Smart Search, right?
Yeah.
That was Dolly 3, and it was a matter of give me a landing page for this feature, right? And it generated, and it's pretty nice. So we have our dev team in India working on that for the marketing side. Looks pretty good with the. I don't know. What were your thoughts on the examples I shared with you?
Yeah, it look good. I don't know how it will like go along with our current design. I guess they will
Yeah,
change the
that was the
background or some things. But yeah, it looked pretty cool.
yeah. So I just pretty much I sent that over to them and I said, this is what I'm thinking. You don't have to stick to it. Try to stay within the current website. Don't make it. This was the problem that we had with billing. The billing website looked, it had that same color, but you could tell it's a different website, right? And so you lose trust when you're jumping from link to
Yeah.
link. Oh, this is different. And in fact, now you'll see that we're updating our blog is also going to represent the main website and look better also. So our Indian dev team's working on that also. So
Nice.
and we're getting tons of traffic on our blog now. And Google's indexing our pages way faster. Same day, we're listed on Google when I publish the blogs.
Cool.
So that I'm proud of the the little like how many clicks we're getting with. Um, I don't know how long ago did we start the blog? It hasn't been that long, right? And we're already
Maybe a month,
yeah.
a
So
bit more. Yeah.
imagine month over month, we keep building these links with useful content for people to learn about open source and AI. Um, you know, I spend a lot of my day researching it, so I'm just like trying to find the really cool stuff to share with people. And then I was also watching a video yesterday that was talking about, your blog and your social media. That isn't necessarily going to drive sales, but it will build trust, right? So if you go and find a website that has some cool tool and then you start looking at social media they haven't posted in 2 years, you're going to be like, okay, these guys abandoned post. Like, I'm not going to go and give my information,
Yeah.
right? So people, when they go on social media, they'll say we're super active. We're posting twice a
Every
day,
day. Yeah.
every day, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm using Hootsuite, which is really helping with the scheduling, right? And I can easily post the same thing to multiple platforms. So super useful tool to be able to do that. And then there's tons of tools like it. I was just recommended that one because it's best of breed. Our our HubSpot sales guy or account rep didn't like that though. He's like, you should be using
Oh yeah.
you
I
should
should be using house.
be using HubSpot. What the fuck are you doing using Hootsuite? Like, oh, you guys have an integration. Like, I can integrate between the two. It's like I don't know why
Yeah.
you're doing. I think it's actually cheaper for me to use a best of breed tool with an integration than it is for me to pay for that next tier in HubSpot for getting all the marketing
Oh,
tools.
okay.
So it's working. We also added on our website, you know, we had like a sign up for the newsletter. And I changed it to sign up for AI and open source news. So you don't go there, sign up, and then when we get like a critical mass, then I'll actually start doing the actual newsletter of sending out weekly updates with all our blogs and maybe uh, a summary of like here's based on our blogs, you know, this is what's happened in the last week because we're doing kind of this is something that what's that name of that actor? Who's the guy who plays Deadpool?
Um,
He's also a big time entrepreneur, right? Like he
yeah,
will Ryan Reynolds, right?
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. He does like it's called fast advertising, which is like when you see something that's hot, like right the same day, you go and boom, you know, you put Ryan Reynolds' face on that particular content, right? Now you blown it up. So we're kind of doing fast advertisement for open source, and we're doing that for AI tools. Just getting it out there, see if we can rank on the Google pages, drive clicks. And it's like a funnel, right? Like there's just people that are there to find the Dolly 3 jailbreak that blog, right? And then they move on their lives. But some will like actually go and like click around, and we'll build some brand awareness there. Um, we did get a sign up yesterday. I need to work on the once you set the tier to free trial that we send an email. But I'm waiting on you once you get done with the testing and stuff, just to give me all the information about that particular user so I can do a custom email, right? That's kind of targeted at them. I still need to figure out what's like jokes are really bad. Like the jokes that AI does are really bad. Did I tell you that I have a comedian that we're going to partner with? He's going to sign up for our affiliate program. He gets millions of views on Reddit with his post
Oh,
over there. So he's going to do like Haley jokes, and he's going to do like AI jokes. And then, link in bio if you're interested. Click here, and then it'll be affiliate link so he gets paid if people
nice.
actually install it. So I'm trying to think of, and I've shared with you other things that I'm doing that I won't share on here for fear
Yeah,
of losing that channel, right? So, doing product placement and comedy, I don't. I'm not sure if there were people doing it. They did it really low key and it wasn't obvious, right? Like in
right.
movies, sometimes you'll see someone have that Coca-Cola can in their
Show
hand.
some
You're like,
glad. Yeah,
yeah. But in comedy, if they are doing product placement, they're doing really low key. So, we're getting uh, day over day more traffic, more clicks, more impressions. So things are looking up. I think once we do have smart search, because what we have now is just the app store is flooded with
yeah,
GPT, right? So we'll have a unique selling proposition with smart search, and then after that we'll go on to Conflow. Once we have those embeddings, we can infer really cool stuff about organizations, and then give them dashboards and key insights about the organizations that they wouldn't have been able to figure out themselves. So uh, I think things are looking good. All the stuff takes time. All these get rich quick schemes, that doesn't work. Yeah, you
yeah,
can get lucky, but chances are you're not going to get rich quick. You have to put in a lot of work and effort to make things work. So, I want to ask you that. So I met with we're working with a company to do a third party audit of our security stance. I
hmm,
met with them, a security expert this morning, kind of ran them through our use of GCP, our use of HubSpot, any place where we have sensitive information about our customers, like how are we locking it down? Are we using two-factor auth and that sort of stuff? Our marketing website, which doesn't have any PII or anything because the sign up sends it to HubSpot, right? It doesn't actually store it inside of Webflow where our website's hosted. Um, so he's kind of auditing through all of our tools, how we have access, what's our documented procedures, and then we'll identify gaps, we'll fill the gaps, and at the end we'll put on our website, probably before the sign up the newsletter, a section about we're third party audited, to make sure that we adhere to best practices to secure our customers' data.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. We can build trust that way.
Yeah. And that takes time and effort, right? It's not like you could lie and be like,
Yeah, just
but
put a bad.
we'll have like, we're going to do a case study. So there'll be a shared case study with us and Cyberpop, the company that we're working with, to show that, identified these things. We went and documented those procedures and policies, which is nowadays super easy to come up with policies and procedures. What I am really interested in is like automated enforcement of policy, right? It's one thing to have a document that no one reads. Another thing to get hit up in Slack saying, hey, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. Please, you've been warned, right? And in our policy, we still have the thing where it says if you get caught, not being secure, you wear the dunce hat in a meeting. I think I did that a long time ago. So
Yeah.
it's fun. It's a little embarrassing, and it's not. We're not going to yell at you, right? Like we're not going to tear you down as a person because people make mistakes. But now making the same mistake over and over again, that's where it's like, all right, you're not catching on here. Anything on your side?
No, not much. Just that. Just testing and testing.
I got a basketball game tonight, 7 o'clock. I show up there an hour early. I run drills. Before the game even starts, I'm sweating like crazy. Last game I played, I came off the bench, and I think I only took one shot the whole game, but I really didn't have opportunities because I played limited minutes. Today, I think we're low. We're not going to have as many people, so I'll probably be playing the full game. But I've been practicing. Yesterday, went shot around. Steph Curry, Steph Curry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Manu Ginobili.
I know that guy.
So Steph Curry has a master class, right? Where it's
Oh yeah.
him teaching basketball, him teaching shooting, layups, ball handling drills, maybe defense, maybe not. People don't necessarily practice defense, right? And in there, he teaches different spots to shoot from for practice. And then one thing that I was working on yesterday was, stepping into a shot, stepping back from a shot, stepping to the right, stepping to the left, and then shooting. I'm really good at stepping to the right. I'm like on fire there, but stepping forward, back, or to my left needs improvement. So if the competition is watching, just drive me right for me to pull up. But actually, I love to drive left and do left-hand layups. Like that's since I was a young kid, I was always practicing my left hand to do layups. So
you are right-handed, right?
I'm right-handed, yeah. But I'm kind of ambidextrous. I think it actually helped me mentally because if you're doing things with both hands kind of equally, like when I eat knife and fork, I'll switch both hands. Doesn't matter, right? There's no.
Oh, that's hard.
I can do either hand. It's not a problem. I can brush with my left hand. I can, brush with my right hand. I can do most things. I don't write with my left hand. But other than that, in volleyball, when I get set, people are always like, are you left-handed? It's like, no, I just hit with whichever hand that I think
nice.
The ball's on the right side. So I'm not going to, cross over. I'll just hit with whichever hand. So I have a theory that if you do that and you kind of make your both sides equal, how your left side, your right side.
Yeah, it helps your brain. Yeah.
You have more connections, right?
So, yeah, and when you do things with your left hand, it's like you are more aware of what you're doing. So yeah, that also helps. When I try to brush with my left I need to think what I'm doing
Uh-huh.
because yeah,
Well, you keep doing that until it becomes unconscious, right? And you're just doing it, and you've built those neural pathways in your head. So I think you're just like opening up more connections by doing things on both sides of your body.
yeah.
All right, we'll see how we'll see if the practice before the game pays off in game. I think I'll get many more shots this time around. My 3-point shooting is pretty good in the season. I haven't shot too many, but I'm like almost 50% from three. They're always like wide open
I,
3-pointers. Uh, but I don't think I've made a single layup this in the 6 games we played. No, no, I think I missed one, so 5 games. So I'm trying to drive, make a layup. That's one of my goals. And hit open shots, and also I play point guard, so set up my team right. So if I have a game where I don't score any points, but I had a bunch of assists, that's awesome, right? Like
and that's your
enabling,
job. Yeah.
enabling my team is optimal. So which is also my job at Upmortem, right? Enable the
Right.
team to do as much as possible. Uh, let's see your other stuff. There was a YouTube channel about making RAG better, retrieval. What does it stand for? Do you know what RAG stands for?
No.
It's what we're doing with our embeddings. You have an LLM. It fetches embeddings to increases context about whatever you're talking about that's outside the training of it. They call that RAG. But this video is, they kind of pointed out the stuff we're already doing, but they're doing a series. So maybe the next series, more advanced stuff. So
Yeah,
I
maybe that's useful.
shared that with your, and if you're interested in that, you can see in the engineering channel. In fact, I'll even share it in the comments here. Anybody that's watching that's interested in embeddings and improving semantic search. All right. And then later today, we're meeting with Google about doing the conversion tracking. That's in production now, right?
Yep, it should be.
So we'll do that. I don't want to actually flip the script on until we have that smart search page. Really, I was looking at it today and I thought, oh, this is garbage compared to like the mock-ups that I was getting from Dolly 3. So I don't want to spend any money on it until I feel confident that we're going to get conversions.
Yeah.
But we'll do the legwork.
Can you send me that invite again? It's still not on my calendar.
I'm doing that right now. Forward. How do I forward? I don't know how to forward. Okay, so it's at 10. I'm just gonna send you the link. You put it on your calendar.
Okay.
10 my time on Google Meet, of course.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, I didn't mess around anymore with jailbreaking, ChatGPT. Um, Learned some stuff, but wasn't able to make it tell me how to break into a 2012 Prius, unfortunately. And then I also kind of got scared. I was like, I can't lose access. I'm too dependent on this thing. Like, um, yeah, it's the best buy I've ever done. $20 with all the stuff that you get
Yeah,
now.
super
Vision,
cheap.
yeah. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. See you online.
See you later. Bye, Raj. Bye, everyone.